welcome once again to my YouTube channel. Thank you for being here. If it's your first time here, I am Maria Jose Lora. Most people know me as Miss Grand International 2017. Today I have a video for you that many of you have asked me to do, and it's how I got into beauty pageants, how I got started into the beauty pageant world. What did I do? What was I feeling? Where was I? What was the first thing that I did? And the other things that I did in order for me to win an international pageant. So today I'm going to give you my 5 tips on how to get started into beauty pageants. And this video is not only for beauty pageants, but these 5 tips can work in anything else that you want to accomplish, any goal, any dream. You can work on anything. This video is also up on my Spanish channel. If you know anyone that speaks Spanish, I will put the link on the description below so you can also check that out. So if you want to know the 5 steps that I took to get started into beauty pageants and be successful at it, keep watching. Okay, so let's get started with tip number 1, which is take the opportunity when it arrives. I will tell you a little bit about my experience and how the opportunity came into my life. Basically, I was in Los Angeles and I had my modeling agency, so that was going great. But I felt like I needed something else. I felt a little bit of an emptiness, and I knew that I needed to do something different in my life. I knew that I needed to do something in order to make me feel that I was accomplishing my dreams and my goals. So representing my country in a beauty pageant was one of the dreams that I've always had. At that time I was 26, but I remember that I had this since I was like 20, 21, that I was writing emails with the organization. But because one thing or another, I just let it pass and I never did it until I turned 26. And I had just come back from Dubai from a vacation, and I said, I need to do this now. I just felt something and I said, I need to do this now because I'm gonna be 27 next year. I'm gonna be too old for some of the pageants, and if I don't do it now, I'm gonna be 70 years old and I'm gonna say, oh my gosh, I should have done it. Why didn't I do it? I'm gonna regret not doing it. So that's when the opportunity came. One of my good friends had just been Miss Peru the last year, so she encouraged me to participate, to go to Peru and do it. I was living in LA. I had just recently started a relationship with Roberto, who is my fiance now, as you may know. So I was really happy in that area of my life, but in this other area where I needed to accomplish my goals, where I needed to accomplish my dreams, I was not so happy about. I felt that I needed more. So basically my friend contacted me with a Miss Peru organization. They told me that if I wanted to go to participate this year, I will have to go within the next 2 weeks, or I will have to wait till next year to participate. So I talked to the closest people around me, the people that really believed in me and they wanted me to do good. And in 1 week, I basically got everything ready and left for Peru. I left everything in LA and went to Peru. So when the opportunity came, I took it and I took the risk, even though I was super scared. I didn't know what was going to happen. I knew I could do it and I felt ready. So I think it's very important to take the opportunity when it comes. I could have said, oh, I will go next year, but I didn't know what will happen throughout that year and what would I be doing next year. So I took the opportunity, I took the risk, and I went to Peru. Tip number 2, be ready when the opportunity comes. Be ready. Basically what that means is that I was preparing myself many years before this opportunity of a lifetime came. I was working on my mind, I was working on my body, I was working on growing as a person. I read many books. I had a business for 3 years where I had to talk to people, where I had to do presentations. I took a lot of personal growth courses, transformation courses. I was basically working non-stop. Even if I didn't see anything big happening, I was still going to the gym, I was still eating healthy, I was still being disciplined, reading, listening to audios. So I was just like a sponge with everyone and everything before the opportunity came. So when that time that the Miss Peru organization told me, okay, you can come, you can participate, I said, okay, I feel ready. I've been working so hard. I feel that I can do it. So my tip number 2 is prepare yourself before the opportunity knocks at your door. Tip number 3, have a strong mindset and have tough skin. You have to be ready for all these little stones that are going to be on the way, for the criticism, for many people that are going to be envious of you, that are going to be jealous of you, that are not going to want you to succeed, and so many other things that will come your way. You have to be ready to overcome all of that and just be focused on your goal, on the end result, and just keep going. There's so many things that happened to me when I first started in this, when I went for Miss Peru. So many little things that in the beginning I used to cry. It used to really hurt me or bother me, But I kept going. I was surrounded by people that helped me to keep going, that really believed in me more than I believed in myself, which is really, really important. So I just kept going over those stones, and thankfully I did get a great end result, but that was just because I was very focused and I had a winning mindset. I had a very strong mindset that I had been preparing since before, and that really, really helped me. So that's very important, to know that you're going to get a lot of criticism, a lot of things that are going to bring you down, but you have to keep going. You have to really, really just be focused and know that you can do it. Tip number 4 is be committed. You have to be committed 100% in order to be able to reach a goal, in order to be able to be successful in anything. So when I went to Peru, I knew that I had to commit myself 100%. We had to go to so many events, do so many activities. I was running around all day. I was feeling exhausted, feeling sick. I didn't even have time to be with my boyfriend, but I said I came here to do this. I was not getting paid anything. I had to rent my apartment back in LA and do all of these things to meet ends meet, and I was not making any money while I was preparing myself for Miss Peru, which was 3 months or so. But I still said to myself, I came here for a reason. I need to be committed. I will go to every event. I will do whatever it takes in order to make it happen. That's what I did, and it really, really worked for me. And I know this is the only way for anyone to be successful, so that's a very, very important step. And the last tip, and one of the most important ones, is always be yourself. Since the first day that I arrived in Peru to participate in the pageant, I was always myself. Since I met the organization, I told them about my point of view and what I thought. And in the beginning it was a little hard for me to take what they wanted to tell me, to change my way of seeing things. But little by little, I had to be flexible, also to understand what they wanted for me, to know that they had experience, to let go, trying to control everything and trying to do it my way, because they also knew what they were talking about. So I had to trust in them and work together with them so we can have a nice working environment. I told them what I liked, I told them what I didn't like. I was always very sincere with them, and I think that really helped with the organization, really helped with the people around me. To be sincere, to be able to communicate and be yourself is very, very important, I think, in any kind of industry, in anything you're doing. I think that people can really, really see that, and that they would appreciate that and like you just the way you are. So those are my 5 tips. Those are the 5 steps that I took. I hope that they will help you in anything that you want to do, whether it be beauty pageants or any other goal that you want to accomplish. I think these 5 steps are very, very important. I have many more goals and dreams that I want to accomplish, and these are the steps that I take in every single one of them. So I hope that you learn a little bit from this video. Thank you so much for being here once again. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and share it with your friends. Thank you guys for being here. Love you all. Send you a big kiss, and I will see you in the next video. Ciao!